What is up, guys? It's GoCarter2 here, bringing you guys the first episode on HTML for Noobs. So, if you don't know what HTML is, then you're probably in the right place. We're going to be learning how to make custom web pages, and yeah, how you can customize them however you want, and all that. So basically, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. And what that is basically that means that you're doing tags. So you'll do, so like this. So to start off your HTML document, you have to start with a doc type. Doc type HTML. I believe I did that right. I always screw that up. So that's basically, it's not necessarily a tag, it's just telling the browser that you're using a newer version of HTML and not some old skimpy version. So next you're going to start with your first tag, the HTML tag. Now in HTML, every tag has to have a start and end. Not every tag, most tags have to have start and end. So inside your HTML tag is where your whole website goes. The first tag that you put inside your website is the head tag. And then onto that, so your head tag is basically what's like the head of your website. Nothing you put in here is actually going to show up on your web page, if that makes sense. So the first tag we're going to do in there is meta charset equals UTF-8. And this basically tells the browser that you're going to be using regular English characters and not some random alt characters. Next, you're going to do the title tag. And this tag also needs an end tag. What you're going to put in here is what you want to show up in tab. So like right here would be like, say that this is your browser right here. It's what shows up right here on your tabs list. So I have all this put up. It's what would show up right here. So next we're going to put in what we want. So HTML for dummies, for noobs. Dummies sounds a little bit too mean. So we can view a split screen preview. So it's not going to show any part of the website yet. Okay, that's important. Then we're going to go and head into the body tag. So this is basically what is shown on your web page. So I can just start writing code and you guys will look at it, but it's not going to make any sense. So first off, we're going to give ourselves a heading. You have H1 through 6 for what you want. I'm going to start off with a paragraph tag because that's how it's pretty much done these days. You don't whatever. You don't use the heading tags very often anymore. So I'm just gonna write some stuff. HTML for noobs. And it pops up right on your web page. Right down here. This is what you'd see in the browser right here, just so I don't have to go back and forth. I'm using this. And then say we want to put on another line start learning today. If you wanted to put that on a new line, it doesn't do that. Why? Because your browser does not pay attention to how many spaces are here. It does not care. all it cares about is the code you write. So basically, if we want to have this on a new line, we use the BR tag. Oops, BR tag. That's just, yeah. So that gives you a line break, and you have it on separate lines. So I need to have a heading first. So we can put in a heading, HTML tutorials for the person who knows nothing about it. And that'll show up. HTML for start learning today. So say we wanted to have like a list. We have an unordered list tag or an ordered list tag. And what the difference is unordered list is basically, it's a bulleted list, and an order list is a numbered list. So if we wanted to do something like this, we could go add in a second heading, and we could say content and heading 2. And then you could put in an unordered list. And so to start off your list, you put LI, which stands for list item, inside your unordered list. So see how it put a bullet right there? That's because I put in the LI. If I take that out, it takes it out. So we're going to end the unordered list tag. We're going to put list item, HTML tutorials. Oops. HTML tutorials. LI. HTML. HTML guides. HTML example codes. So if we let that load, we have all this, but we want it to like have links in our web page. If you want to learn how to do that, come back next video, and we will talk about more on how to work on HTML for the dummy. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time when I show you a little bit more about HTML and how things work. We'll show you how to do links and add stuff to content, add stuff to your content. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.